Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I am just going to be doing a mic check to ensure that we are able to have our live feed. Those of you who are here a bit earlier, you would realize that we had to end live because we were having some. Okay, guys. So we're still having that bit of feedback. I am not sure where the feedback is coming from, but we're going to try to work with it. As much as we can to ensure that we do the. So let me know if you guys can hear the feedback and if it is affecting you in any way. Let me know, guys. Please, guys, let me know if you can hear the feedback and if it is affecting you. Um, we are reading now. Uh, Oh, I see where the feedback has been coming from. I had the YouTube page open. So the live was playing in the YouTube page there too. I'm so sorry, guys. And this had a whole lot disrupted. I am so sorry. I didn't realize that. I am only now realizing that I had the YouTube page open. And so and that is what was causing all the issue with the live. So guys, let's begin our session where we are going to be reading English. And don't forget, guys, that practicing reading is very important, especially if you want to be very fluent in English when it comes to mastering your speech. You have to keep on practicing. That is so important. Don't forget to just keep practicing. Remember to share the live to a person that you know might be very interested in learning to read English. At this time, we're going to get right into it. Now that we have found out where our feedback is coming from and all that things. Sometimes it does happen where you're going to have times when everything just isn't doing and that will happen. So we we're going to nevertheless and just practice. So let me know in the comment section where you're from. Let me know in the comment section where you're from. And like we said, we've been practicing how to read about hurricanes, and that is a very important topic because currently hurricanes are happening um, around the world. As in, it's the hurricane season, and we're going to expect hurricanes for this season to be a lot more um, dangerous. Um, or we're going to expect a lot more hurricanes for the season. And so, in part of our preparation, guys, we are going to just read about hurricanes so that we can be abreast, so we can be up to date as to what is happening when it comes to hurricane. Okay, so let's get right into our reading session now. Our story is already on the screen, and I'm thinking that you guys are already looking at it very carefully to pick out the words that are very difficult for you to read. So I hope that's what you've been doing. You've been looking carefully to pick out the words that are very difficult for you to read. Remember, difficult words are words that you have never seen before, words that they look strange or they may look a bit long, but to you, than normal words. These are the words that we're going to pick out as our difficult one. And earlier we had a lot more people on the stream, but I guess because we had a lot of interruption and now have less persons on the stream. But that's okay. We're going to begin our streaming anyway. We're going to begin our stream. So those of you who are joining via TikTok, thank you so much for joining via TikTok. What platform you are looking at us from. We appreciate you being here. And so we are going to begin our session. So first of all, let's start looking for the words that might be very difficult for you to call. When you look at these words, they look as though, hello, I don't know that word, or hello, that word looks a bit too long. Anything that can come about because of the way that the words look. Um, that's how we are going to term them as difficult to read. All right, so let's begin. Guys, let's begin. Let's begin. Keep looking at your um, story to be read. So this is a word that we've covered last time, and that word says Atlantic. Atlantic. So we can see the small word acts in it. We can see land. And guys, I'm gonna do a very quick session because um that's how we have to do it, seeing that we've lost some time. So let's begin reading. Always remember to look for the long words or the words that may seem very difficult for you to call and practice calling those words in particular. So the first word we have that might be very difficult is the word Atlantic. Atlantic. Let's say the word together. Atlantic. Atlantic. This is the word that we have been studying about for the last few days. This word says hurricane, hurricane, hurricane. This one might appear difficult too. However, this word is a very simple word. Season, season. And we see that word appearing here again. Season, this time with an S. So instead of just season, we see seasons, seasons. Then we see the word hurricane again. And it's good to always pinpoint the words because it allows you to be able to call them when you see them. This word, system, 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 system. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Developed, 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 developed. Category, 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 category. Can we see the word category again here? Category. By now, you should know this word, so I'm not going to call this word again because we already did it at the top. So by now, you should be familiar with this one. Hurricane, hurricane, hurricane. Countries, 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 countries. Causing, causing, causing. Several, 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 several. And the word several, it means many. The word several means many, or numerous, or plenty, or a lot. Several. Debts, 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 debts. Widespread, 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 widespread. And this word, we have two words that make up this word. It's a compound word, wide and spread. Widespread. So you know when something is wide, what it means? What does it mean when something is wide? Anybody want to type what does wide mean in the comment section? Okay, so when something is wide, it simply means that it is like of a great width, as in the width is long or it is very open. Also, wide can be used when you're talking about like when you have a variety, like a different sets of stuff. You can call it when you have like different kinds of stuff. You can call it a wide variety. Okay. So when something is widespread, you know what the word spread means? Then it means that this thing, it is extensive. It is extensive. Okay. Whenever something is widespread, it means that it is extensive, like it's worldwide, or it can be something that is common or something that is universal. Right? All right. How about our next word? Destruction, 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 destruction. In our word destruction, we see Tion, shun, and we see the A, and we see the truck. All right, truck without the K, destruction. When you have destruction, it means that things are being destroyed or things are being damaged. Or destruction would mean that things are being destroyed or things are being damaged. And you normally have destruction whenever there's a natural disaster. And hurricane, it is a natural disaster. So always remember that a destruction or destruction is when you have a lot of damage or when things are being ruined or when things basically turn catastrophic. When there are lots of injuries, all those things you can term as destruction. All right, guys. So our next word is the word Saint Vincent. Saint Vincent. St. Vincent. And St. Vincent is actually a place in the Caribbean. St. Vincent is a place in the Caribbean. All right? St. Vincent is a place in the Caribbean. Our next word is the word grenadines. 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 A lot of people pronounce this word incorrectly. A lot of persons they say grenadines or they would say grenadines, grenadines, like they want to say the word grenada. However, the word is grenadines, grenadines. Okay, so Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. However, Saint Vincent, if you are from the British pronunciation, Saint Vincent is pronounced as Saint Vincent. Saint Vincent. All right? Saint Vincent. But in places like America, America would basically pronounce it as Saint Vincent. So American pronunciation, Saint Vincent. British pronunciation, Saint Vincent. Saint Vincent. All right. Our next word is Grenada, Grenada, Grenada. And a lot of persons they pronounce it as Grenada, Grenada. And that's very funny that people pronounce it as Grenada. But this depends on where you're from, that you would pronounce it differently. So it's understandable, right? But however, it is important to learn how to pronounce names of places so they become very familiar to you, that you would pronounce them correctly then before you see them. All right. So in this word, Grenada. Grenada. Our next word is Jamaica. 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 And Jamaica is also a Caribbean island. So you have St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica. All these are Caribbean islands. Our next word, Texas. 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 And let's go. United States of America. Let's repeat it. United States of America. And this is what a lot of persons call America when you say that they're going to visit America. United States of America. That is what is called USA, or it is called America. America by some persons. Okay, so once you guys have those together, then your reading will become so easy. So let's now go ahead and let's see what we are reading. If you're ready to do that, then let's go. Do you think you're familiar with all the words and so we are able to read them correctly? Do you think you're familiar with all the words and so you're able to read them correctly? Let me know if you think you're familiar with all the words and so able to read them correctly. Please, guys, it would be nice to have you type in the comment section. Guys, yeah, please type in the comment section. And tomorrow we'll do the breakdown of the words where we attack the words because we are short on time because we had a bit of problems at first. We are going to actually just do the words as 4 words today But tomorrow, if it is the will of the Lord, we will do the breakdown of the words, how to break down each word into syllables, chunks, or how to get the words called or pronounced correctly when you're reading in English, getting each segment of the word. So let's now go ahead and let's read our sentences by phrases. First, let's read word for word. Let's read word for word, guys. The 2024, or you would say 2024. So it depends on how you are reading the context in which you're reading the year. Some persons would say 2024, just like that, no matter what they're reading, while it would not be incorrect. It would not be correct for everything, but for some things, it would be correct. Okay. So try your best when you're reading to separate the number in two. So you call the first part of the number is 20 and then 24. So you would actually read 2024. 2024. All right. So that's how you would read the number as 2024. So let's go ahead, guys, and call the words. Atlantic, hurricane, season, began, very, early, the, seasons, seasons, second, system, hurricane, barrel, which, developed as a category, 5, has hit many countries as a category, 4 or 3. Hurricane causing several deaths and widespread destruction to places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica, and even Texas in United States of America. All right, so we have just read the passage word by word. Now we are going to be reading using our phrases. Okay, we are going to be reading using phrases. So by now the words should be very familiar to you, and we're going to be reading using the phrases. The 2024 Atlantic hurricane season began very early. The season's second system, Hurricane Beryl, which developed as a Category 5, has hit many countries as a category 4 or 3 hurricane causing several deaths and widespread destruction to places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica, and even Texas in United States of America. All right. So if you guys have all that now, we are going to be reading by, if you guys have all that now, we're going to be reading by sentences to see how fluent you are. Remember the bigger words, Atlantic, just a reminder, hurricane, season, system, developed, barrel, category, countries, causing several deaths, widespread, St. Vincent, destruction, Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica, Texas, America, United States. Okay, let's read the words now to see if we know how to call each word. Let's read the word now and see if we know how to call each word. Are you ready? Yes, we are ready. Let's go. The 2024 or 2024 Atlantic hurricane season began very early. The season's second system, Hurricane Beryl, which developed as a Category 5, has hit many countries as a Category 4 or 3 hurricane, causing several deaths and widespread destruction to places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica, and even Texas in United States of America. All right. If you think you have all that together, now we're going to erase the screen and we're going to try to read it again fluently. So let's clean the screen. Let's try to read it again fluently. Now remember the words that we have studied, the longer words, the words that might give some challenges, the words that seem so difficult to call. Let's remember them. All right, so let's get right into it. And we're going to try to read as fluently as we don't forget. The 2024 Atlantic hurricane season began very early. The season's second system, Hurricane Beryl, which developed as a Category 5, has hit many countries as a Category 4 or 3 hurricane, causing several deaths and widespread destruction to places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica, and even Texas in the United States of America. All right, if you think you have that together now, that is awesome. If you think you have that together now, that is awesome. Let's do it one more time and let's try our best to be as fluent as we can be. Try your best to remain fluent as possible. The 2024 Atlantic hurricane season began very early. The season's second system, Hurricane Beryl, which was developed as a Category 5, has hit many countries as a Category 4 or 3 hurricane, causing several deaths and widespread destruction to places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica, and even Texas in the United States of America. Do you think you have it all together now? If you think you have it all together, type yes in the comment section. If you think you have it all together, please type yes in the comment section. And let us see it. If you think you have it all together, type yes in the comment section. And let us know the next. Right. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. And this is our final time. Trying to read it in sentences. The 2024 Atlantic hurricane season began very early. The season's second system, Hurricane Beryl, which developed as a Category 5, has hit many countries as a Category 4 or 3 hurricane, causing several deaths and widespread destruction to places like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Jamaica, and even Texas in United States of America. Right. So guys, there you have it. Let's just go over the challenging words one more time to make sure that you have mastered all the words. Let's go over the challenging words one more time to make sure you have mastered all the words. Say them with me so that you can learn how to pronounce them in a neutral accent. Atlantic, Atlantic, hurricane, hurricane, season, season, season. When you add the S, seasons, seasons, seasons. Second, 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 system, 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 early, 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 barrel, 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 developed, 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 category, 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 countries, 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 causing, 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 several, 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 debts, 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 widespread, 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 destruction, 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 places, 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 Saint Vincent, Saint Vincent, Saint Vincent. If you are British or you want to learn a British accent, you can say Saint Vincent, Saint Vincent. Grenada, sorry, Grenadines, 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 Grenada, 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 Jamaica, 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 Texas, 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 United, 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 States, 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 America, 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 America. All right, guys. So I hope that you did learn all the words and you have mastered them. Don't forget that tomorrow, Lots will we're going to learn how to break down all these words into parts so that you can call them in any word that you see the different parts in, or you can call these words if you do not remember how to call them as whole words. Then we're going to learn how to break them down into parts. So that anywhere you see them, you can always break them apart to call them correctly. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to keep blooming in love and keep practicing your reading. And may God continue to bless you. Keep reading. Until then, I'll see you guys as you continue to practice your English reading. Don't forget to share the live with someone who might need this practice. Until then, I'll see you in our next live next time.